Okay, so hi. If you don't know who I am, because I never appear on videos, I'm the illustrator, also known as Carrion House, for my dark work. But yeah, I'm Luke Spooner. I'm going to be the illustrator for Gamut magazine, mainly for each story. So every story will receive one black and white illustration. Yeah, one for every story and every issue. So I've got my work cut out for me, and it sounds like a hell of a project to be a part of on a regular basis, and it is. But when people always go, why are you a part of Gamut? I always refer back to Richard Thomas, who is obviously the guy in charge. It was his idea, and we're all following him into battle. But I've worked with him before. He's prolific as an author, obviously, but as an editor and a project coordinator, he is quite special. Yeah, I've had a few projects in the past where you're kind of sitting there working away, and you kind of go, "Why am I here?" Like, I'm very aware that somebody else could have done this job, but with Richard Thomas, every time I get involved with a project with him, I feel like I was the illustrator for that one. Like, I feel like he had a bit of a stroke of genius by bringing in me for the interiors, someone else for the covers, a specific editor he decided to pick for a certain book. So the guy's got a keen eye. I mean, that much is very, very clear. And I'm sure anyone that knows him will back me up. And so yeah, he's my main reason for getting involved. But also, Gamut, if you look it up on Google definitions, it is literally, I'm sure lots of you know it, but it literally refers to a full spectrum of something. And when Richard got in touch with me, he was just like, "Yeah, we're going to do a magazine." I thought, cool, it's going to be illustrated, awesome, makes sense why you're talking to me. And it's going to be about speculative fiction and poetry of the noir, science fiction, horror, fantasy genre, and it's called Gamut. And obviously, I'm like, Jesus, we have to cover all of those things in every possible avenue of the spectrum, and we're opening ourselves to that spectrum to come to us and submit. And I just thought, whoa! But at the same time, I was so excited. Imagine the potential for what this kind of thing could put forward, like the different styles you're going to get per issue. It is exciting, man. And obviously I'm a little bit scared because an illustration for every story in every issue is going to be huge. And my second worry, well, the first one isn't a worry, that's just me being complaining, but my main worry is that it's going to grow so fast. I mean, we're in at the ground level at the moment, and it's not even off the ground yet. We're doing, obviously, Kickstarter, and you'll see the links with this video, or if you're watching this on the Kickstarter page, then congrats, you're already there. But, yeah, we're only at the Kickstarter, and already there is so much talk. There is so much press, and I know from being involved that there's so much more to come. And, yeah, it isn't even up yet. I mean, once this gets involved, it's going to grow and grow and grow and grow. People are going to see this as sort of like a life raft. And they're all going to jump in, because I remember seeing a quote from Richard that said something like, I'm paraphrasing, but it was like, all those stories that you wrote and then thought didn't have a niche, write more of them. Those are the stories that we're accepting, apparently. And I could not be more excited about that. But at the same time, imagine how much work that is. And, if it's gone untapped for so long, it's going to be like a leaky faucet. Once you turn it, it's just not going to turn off. At the very least, it'll drip and get everywhere. But, it's exciting! And if you're not excited, then you're clearly either not up to speed, or you just shouldn't really be watching this video, I'm sorry. So yeah, get involved. It's going to be incredible. It's like the Avengers of kind of indie press publishing. It's awesome. You got artistic talent from all over the place. I can't wait to see what the other artists and illustrators and photographers do. The editors are an absolute smorgasbord of talent. Can't go wrong with that lineup. And yeah, at one point I kind of thought maybe Richard was showing off. You know, like when somebody kind of talks about who they've got in their phone book, but he was just kind of like, oh, I got this one, this editor, and that editor, and I'm just like, whoa. But no, he knows them. And what's more is they pretty much all agree, and they all just jump in. I mean, that says a lot about the man who's the driving force behind this. So, with him at the helm, I honestly can't see this going wrong at all. It's just going to grow from strength to strength and get more and more exciting with every issue. So, yeah, Gamut, people, get involved.